How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day. Today, we are on to the new season in the Builder Base. So we are currently at 5,000 trophies, but we are 85,000th-ish in the world. So let's jump into some of these attacks and see if we can take out some of these crazy bases. I know I haven't been doing as many of the daily uploads. I am thinking about changing up my schedule a little bit. Maybe doing like every other day. Try to see how it goes since, I've only been making the same videos on the Builder Base for months and months and months. So we shall see, and I'll let you guys know and I'll keep you posted. So what you guys do love to see is how we break down these bases. So what are some good strategies on this base? They have 3 of the double cannons on the first stage and 2 crushers. So that typically eliminates the Pekka spam strategy. Usually a no-go. Got the centralized Mega Tesla. We see there's the multi-mortar instead of the lava launcher, so cannon carts will have a little bit of an advantage. And then we've got 2 archer towers on this first stage and the air expo. So air attack could be doing pretty good. And that's what I think is what we will do here. And we want to try and get as much value as we possibly can. I always like to bring one of the cannon carts in for an air attack. We will inch it a little bit closer so it can take out that firecracker. Then the goal is going to be to try and get as many baby dragons into the core of the base. Take out the air bombs, the Tesla, the roaster, the air expo. Hopefully all in one fell swoop. So we'll start the battlecopter on this left hand side. So it will eventually take out the hired archer tower. And then we're going to have one baby dragon kind of clear out this left hand side. Hopefully it goes for that arch tower. It will die, so it will have to use the breath ability and hopefully splash onto the air bombs. And then most of the other baby dragons will be deployed up top, so it's important when you're using baby dragons to try and have them tank for each other. So now that the battlecopter's tanking for the arch tower, we can send a baby dragon up top. Send the baby dragon in on the right hand side. We'll see if it goes for the arch tower or not. And then I think we send in a baby dragon on this gold collector, hopefully to get in range of the air expo before the battlecopter does. That's the big goal. Perfect. It does lock on. Unfortunately, our other baby dragon does kind of go off on its own. So no worries. We'll use the abilities here. Got the battlecopter doing pretty good here. Gonna have its ability go off. We'll see what else is alive. Just the air expo, and that does go down. We'll deploy the other baby dragon, make sure we don't time fail, and we're looking pretty good here. So just because we're able to take out all those buildings in the core, since they were all grouped up together, the baby dragon strategy worked out pretty well. I just brought in a cannon cart instead of a baby dragon for that firecracker down south, just because I felt it would get a little bit more value, and it would allow us to, hopefully, like we see here on the second stage, use it for a very weak portion of the base. So there's nothing that outranges the cannon carts on this left-hand side, unless there is a Tesla, which, there probably is going to be, but once that cannon goes down, it'll be able to take out those 2 firecrackers, and we should be doing pretty good here. We're still going to be using the battlecopter. We want the battlecopter to tank for at least one of the firecrackers. And I think we start in from this top right-hand side. We'll let the cannon cart do its thing. We'll have to move it a little bit in the future, so we'll have to be paying attention to that in the back of our mind. But we've got 4 baby dragons with abilities, so should be good. As soon as the firecracker gets locked on, we will try and split the tanking. But we do find the Teslas over here, so we'll use 1 breath ability over there. Battlecopter is still alive, beautiful. I think we'll use another baby dragon up top, because our number 4 baby dragon is going to go down. Number 6, our cannon cart, can go cruise in a little bit closer. Now, number 7 would usually go down, but we'll use number 8, breath ability. And we have a very nice 6-star attack. Got a few troops left over. Very nice. So That's sort of my thought process on seeing this first base. We'll take a look at another base and on to the next base. And let's see here. We've got a prime base example for Pekkas. So Pekkas are really, really good on open base layouts. And we've got 0 crushers on this first stage. And we've got 2 double cannons down south, which we can get very, very quickly, very easily if we start on that side of the base. So, biggest thing with the Pekka spam strategy is you want to keep your battle machine alive if possible. If you can also keep the bomber alive, that is an added bonus. So we'll be sending in a lot of the troops down south to spam through these double cannon defenses. Hitting some push traps, no big deal. Bombers in the lava launcher splash for a little bit, but we also have our Pekkas going in to the core of the base. Use the bomber ability, get a little bit of AoE splash onto nothing. But now these Pekkas are going from the defenses to defenses very, very quickly, which is what you want to see. Now there's only 1 arch tower left, and there's 3 Pekkas and the battle machine, so there's really no chance, especially we've got the 2 Pekkas in the battle machine directly targeting it. So we use the battle machine ability, get full health, get some zap value. And this is, you know, when you're able to save 3 Pekkas and the bomber, that is a lot to have going into the second stage. So what we usually bring in for the second stage is a giant and then usually another Pekka if you still have the bomber alive. If you lost the bomber, then you have to bring in a giant and a bomber. So, got the arch tower upgrading. And I think we come in from this left-hand side, bust through the wall, and call it pretty good. So we'll have the giant start tanking. We'll actually use its ability. Have 1 Pekka cruising around the side. And then we'll send in everything else into the core of the base. Should do pretty good hitting all the rest of those defenses. And then we're waiting to use number 4 when it gets to the crusher. And, ooh, I was going to say number 3, but it got pushed around a little bit. Only other defense we're worried about is that crusher. So we'll use the number 3 ability. Get that taken care of. Only a couple zappies coming out of the auto outpost, no big deal. And that is all the defenses. So whenever you see these open style layouts, I highly recommend using the Pekka spam strategy. It works out really, really well. Especially, like, as you saw, there were kind of some weaker defenses. So we're able to get a lot of value from these Pekkas. A couple more buildings, any corner buildings, troll Teslas, nope, doing pretty good. Beautiful. And then we'll do 1 more. Kind of get a little bit of the variety here on the first day, or not, might be the first day, but the first attack session of the new season. I think we force ourselves to use the dropships and the beta minion attack strategy. So we can take a look at that strategy. This is a very common base layout, a little bit weaker level defenses, which should actually work out pretty well because this attack strategy does do fairly well depending on where the Teslas are. So the goal with this attack strategy is to send in 3 of the dropships into an area that will be able to get really good splash value. So we want to keep our minions alive as long as possible. And we've got this kind of air expo off to the back end, which is pretty cool. So I think we send in our battlecopter here, kind of bounce around, take out the Mega Tesla, and then we'll send in 1 dropship down south for the arch tower, a couple minions, and then 3 of the other dropships onto the air bombs, take out the air bombs, the roaster, and the arch tower. So we'll start by sending in some of these minions here, and then we'll start to send in the dropships onto the air bombs. I like to stagger them a little bit just because the air bombs does a lot of damage. Choose number 2, and then we'll wait. Number 3, boom, take out the whole section. Battlecopter goes down, but it's not too big of a deal. Our number 4 dropship is going to get on top of it. We actually don't need to use the ability, which is nice. We can use it right now, so it can damage up the arch tower and that air expo, which is beautiful. Got, ooh, nice, those skeletons tanking for the minions. We're looking pretty good here. Oh, we hit a lower level bomb, so some of our minions actually survived. That is crazy. Let's say the dropship spam strategy works out great if you have some troops still alive. But typically you'll either have like one balloon and a couple of minions, or you'll only have your battlecopter alive. But it is a very popular attack strategy because it is pretty simple. You just have to look for that splash value with the dropship abilities. So now for the second stage, what we are looking at here is trying to get a lot of value, taking out as many of these firecrackers as possible. I see we can send in 2 baby dragons, take out at least one of the firecrackers for sure, and we'll take out a lot of these ground targeting defenses as well. With this double cannon being upgraded, our battle machine can get a lot of value on the bottom side of the base. That looks pretty good. I think we'll send in the other dropship, I think maybe on this right-hand side. Try and go for this firecracker. We'll see how it goes. Could we tank for the baby dragons with the dropship? I don't think so. Don't think so. I think we need the dropship to tank for the minions. So next on the list here for the baby dragons, taking out that firecracker. We'll send in the other baby dragon ahead of time. See, can we get a little bit closer? We cannot. That's all right. Now we'll have the number 8 baby dragon take out the other firecracker, which is beautiful. And then we'll send in the dropship with the minions up top here. I know we're not going to get the added bonus of the baby dragon just yet because it isn't isolated, but the baby dragon is kind of like a pseudo tank. Take out that cannon up top, beautiful. We should get the 3rd star ability from our battle machine. We'll pop that, take out some of these zappies. Very nice. It's just the battle machine remaining, so we'll see here. Takes out that crusher, beautiful. And then it should be able to 1v1 the cannon, but you can see how close this attack was, even with lowered defenses. Just because that one double cannon was being upgraded, our battle machine is still alive. So got a couple more hits remaining, but when we get to that, oh, we don't get the 2nd star ability. Interesting. Well, that changes a lot because we don't get that extra killing and we do fail. So, yikes. But we'll see here. I'll show you the whole attack log here. Let's see, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days. So this is what I was doing today, testing out some of the other attack strategies. This is at 5,000 trophies along with everyone else. So dropship for me doesn't seem to work too well. Pekka, meh. Unfortunate time fail with the baby dragons. You know, Pekka's again, meh. Good 5-star though. You know, did pretty good with the Pekka's on that one base. And then, let's see, we did good on the first attack, so. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Defense log, doing pretty good. So we got the 5-star, 2-star, 2-star. Sorry, 4-star, 2-star, 2-star, 4-star, 2-star, 2-star, and then the 5-star. So pretty good. We were able to increase 109 trophies, even though our attacks were, I would say, meh, because I was trying out the different strategies. But that does push us up, geez, almost like close to 75,000 positions just for 100 trophies. Just kind of crazy. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do some other stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.